Well done. Well fucking done. Arthur Melo. Fantastic signing. Fantastic. Fantastic. Julian Ward, whatever. Pat yourselves on the back. Picking up an injury-prone midfielder, expecting to change our midfield. He's injured. Where do I start? Well, do the usuals. Obviously, like, share, and subscribe. Do what you can to support the channel. This is obviously a live stream that I was not planning to do, but it has to be done. It has to be done. It has to be done. So, guys, get your thoughts down below, and let's just start this because I'm absolutely fuming. I honestly, I'm done. I'm absolutely done with this transfer window because what looked like a good window with obviously Nunez, with Carvalho, with Ramsey, like they were three very, very good signings to make. You waited all summer to deadline day to try and get a midfielder. Whoever's bright spark decided to go and say that Arthur Melo was a very, very good choice for a loan signing. You should be getting your P45 tomorrow. I'm sorry, but who in their right mind thought that Arthur Melo was going to be a very good signing for Liverpool Football Club? Who in their right mind saw that? Nobody. And yes, you can say it's a panic buy. It is a panic buy. I don't care what anyone says. It is a panic buy. You know, it just... When it rains, it pours for Liverpool Football Club. Like, injuries to our midfield is just ridiculous. And, you know, the thing is, we're now having to rely on James Milner, Naby Keita, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Fabinho, Thiago, Jordan Henderson to go into the season. Are we going to get Basic probably playing soon? I honestly don't know. But this has been a shambolic transfer window. It has. Because we saw that there was a mistake there, glaringly missed. We didn't strengthen the midfield. And look what happens. Look what happens. The players that went out as well, some of them players, I was like, well, we shouldn't have sold. Origi, plan B off the bench. Minamino, I can understand that one. Let's stop with the Sadio Mane, right? Let's stop with this because Sadio Mane wanted out. But the fact that we waited all transfer window to try and get a midfielder on deadline day is ridiculous. Michael Edwards, I miss you. Yes, you might have had your flaws. But look at it this sense, that this is shambolic. Shall we see what the article in The Athletic says, shall we? Let's have a wee look. Let me just see if I can share my screen there. So, let's just see. So let me just go through this. So, This is from The Athletic. Arthur Melo is set to undergo surgery this weekend. The Liverpool midfielder expected to be sidelined for 3 to 4 months. Yeah, 3 to 4 months. So we're looking at November, December, January, February when he could be back. It's a devastating setback for the Brazilian international who struggled to make an impact since joining the club on loan from Juventus on deadline day. Manager Jurgen Klopp revealed on Friday that Arthur had sat out the midweek Champions League victory over Rangers after suffering an injury during Monday's training session at Kirkby. Further assessment has resulted in the medical staff deciding that an operation is the best course of action. The 26-year-old won't play again until 2023. Arthur has clocked up just 13 minutes of first-team football for Klopp's side so far this season since making his debut off the bench in last month's Champions League defeat to Napoli. He's been an unused substitute against Ajax and Brighton. He arrived at Liverpool lacking sharpness after being frozen out of Juventus by manager Massimiliano Allegri and hadn't played since May. He was put on an intensive conditioning programme and spent the recent international break training with Liverpool under-21s, who he played for against Leicester City in Premier 2 and Rochdale in the Papa John's Trophy. Now, there's the line that you'd have to say. He was put on an intensive conditioning program. So the fact that he's allowed an extensive trainer to look, hats off to him for staying behind on international break. He could have easily gone home. He could have easily gone home and obviously looked at the family. But he actually stayed on Merseyside to try and get himself fit. But this is always going to happen. He hasn't played for a while. And an injury-prone midfielder gets injury-prone. It's ridiculous. Arthur had been desperate to force his way into Klopp's midfield and try to regain his place in the Brazil squad. Well, that's in tatters. Ahead of the World Cup in Qatar, however, that dream now lies in tatters. Liverpool paid Juventus a loan fee of $4 million to secure his services for next season, and they have the option to buy him for around $33 million next summer. Oh boy, folks. Oh boy. I don't know what to say. It's just ridiculous. Let's go through the chat. Let's see what some of you are saying, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Good evening, Nicola. I hope you're good. Hope you're doing well. Oh, it could be a lot better, to be honest. Could be a lot better. I hope you're doing well. I hope absolute mockery of a signing. It's a joke, isn't it? Someone needs a P45. Yep. Please, Douglas, voice my anger for me. Yeah, I can definitely voice my anger for sure. You'd like to know who's the imbecile. That's a very good word, James. Imbecile, who decided to bring Arthur in, who was hardly going to get a game because the manager never won. That is a good point. You can quite clearly see that Jurgen Klopp did not want Arthur. And it's because of his stubbornness to not strengthen in the midfield. And, we can go back to the fact that, we paid $68 million for Núñez. We paid $68 million for Núñez. We needed a midfielder. Now, Moises Caicedo is out there at Brighton. That was a signing we should have made. Douglas Luiz, I would have took Douglas Luiz. I think Douglas Luiz would have been a very, very good signing for Liverpool. But we waited until deadline day to try and get that done. Yes, it's a joke, people. It's an absolute joke. No, we won't get Barella. There is no way we're getting Barella. Not a chance. Hi, Sport Cap. Summer's coming back to bite Liverpool now. Yeah, absolutely is. Absolutely. This is some joke. Yeah. Carvalho's not good enough. Well, to be fair, Gary, Carvalho is a very good signing in my honest opinion, for the future. Maybe not this season, but I think he will definitely come good. Give me a wee minute. This is basically back in Gravis. Klopp never wanted him. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're going into that situation again where we had 22 centre-back partnerships. I really hope we're not going to go the same way with midfielders, because that would be absolutely embarrassing if we did. It's us in a nutshell. Milner, Basetic midfield soon. To be honest, Dan, I could see that easily. Liverpool had the bloody summer. Yeah, I was very excited for him because he's a good player, but I'm still hopeful he can make a January comeback. Well, it looks like he's going to be making, I think it's February, I think I saw. Liverpool should get Wijnaldum. Well, again, another player who thought the grass was greener on the outside, and unfortunately, it's just not the case. Hello, Ellie News. Hope you're good. Nunes is going to be great. He's just not in a good mental space right now. He's nervous. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yes. Send him back to Juve after surgery. Yeah, I would just send him back tomorrow, to be honest. Quite clearly, it just hasn't worked. And, 13 minutes of football, we'll probably remember him as... you'll probably have a trivia question in the next 5-10 years, and you'll be going through players that played for Liverpool, and Arthur Melo would be one that would probably be going on the sort of players who have played for Liverpool but not much minutes. Yeah. Enough said. We'll kick a ball till March. Nah. Absolutely. I know Bellingham is the one midfielder that most Liverpool fans will come and see, but the money they don't want for him will be ridiculous. Exactly. I cannot see us for the life of me paying 150 million euros. Not a chance Liverpool pay that money. Not a chance. I mean, there is obviously a lot of talk that Dortmund want Naby Keita. I think there has been a few rumours about that potentially. But we shouldn't be putting our eggs in one basket into Jude Bellingham. We shouldn't. Now, for 150 million, I just don't think that's worth it. 150 million on one player. He's no Neymar. He's no Messi. I don't want us to become that club that just waits and waits and waits. Look what Manchester City have done. Holland, I think, Ake, Rodri, for example, Calvin Phillips. They've strengthened. They keep strengthening. That's where we have stayed. If you look at the 2018-2019 season, I would say only probably 2 or 3 players have actually gone into that team and actually changed throughout it. The rest have stayed the same. You need to strengthen. You need to keep it fresh. You need to keep it strengthened. That is what Sir Alex Ferguson did best when he was at Manchester United. He saw that something was going wrong. He strengthened it. We just haven't. So stop putting your eggs in the same basket ahead of Jude Bellingham, because I just can't see that. Couldn't even survive our training. We just have to eat the 4 million or whatever it was. Yeah, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Arthur's only a footballer for the vibes. Prediction for Everton, Manchester United. Tough game will be Sasha, but I'm going for a 2-1 Everton win. I think you should be very, very interested in that. Should have just signed Barella. Again, Barella, how much do you think Inter would want for him? I don't see us getting Barella. I don't see it. Caicedo, maybe. Caicedo, maybe in January. Maybe. But it's just... It gets to a stage now where I'm like, we should have strengthened the midfield. We didn't. And it's coming to bite us back on the bum. Ahead of a big game tomorrow against Arsenal, which is an absolutely massive game. If we lose that, then you can quite clearly say title hopes are dashed. And then obviously Man City come to Anfield next Sunday as well. I'm frustrated, people, as you can see. Good evening, Chris. I am very frustrated. I hope you are good, mate. I'm a United fan, but good luck. Liverpool never signed Barella. You too, Sasha. Hello, True Red. Hope you were good, my friend. Who scouted and decided on the signing down was Klopp? Yeah, whoever decided to basically think that he was a good option is another matter. And look, Michael Edwards made some very, very good signings for Liverpool. He certainly did. He did have his flaws as well, but he was very, very good. Julian Ward looked like he was, going to be that man to, be that man to sort of take over for Michael Edwards. It's just, Hasn't happened yet, but whoever decided to go out and scout, and I'm not saying that Zakaria was available as well, because I think people kind of said he was going to go to Chelsea anyway. But the fact is that you have a guy like him, and you have Arthur Melo to decide over. Honestly, I just don't know. I just do not know that. I just do not know these days. But it's a shambolic signing, absolutely shambolic signing. Arthur Melo, more like Marshmallow. I told everyone about his injury record when we signed him. FSG signing all day long, but stubbornness from Klopp. Did we pick him up from the streets? The most laughable thing about that, Chris, is that Arthur Melo thought he would get back in the Brazil squad. What? Is he out of his mind? There was no no way he was going to get back in the Brazil squad. No way. No way he was going to get back in the Brazil squad for the World Cup. No way. My only memory of Arthur Melo was that cameo appearance with Barcelona in the 4-0 defeat. Then we decided to use staying. Ridiculous. João Pedro, well, need to wait and see over that one, Adita. Never see that. Would you think begin at Liverpool? Well, yes, I would. There's more Scottish contingent. He's a very good midfielder. He's a very good captain for Scotland. He certainly is. Is he good enough for my midfield? That's debatable. That's debatable. Barella will never leave Inter. No, definitely not. Yo, what's up? Hello, SSB28. Hope you're good. Unlucky for Arthur, I guess. Well, he's unfortunately got injured, and he's it's just ridiculous. I don't know where we go from here. I just do not know where we go from here. Big up Douglas, just dropped by to say hello. I'm up for 4 a.m. to catch my flight for the game. Delboy Gunner. Obviously, safe trip to the Emirates, and I hope you enjoy the game tomorrow. It should be good anyway. I'm not sure where we go from here. No, I don't know where we go from here either. Simple as that. I do not know where we go from here. Not sure at all. Hello, Niall. Hope you're good. I'll take again in a heartbeat as a workhorse would suit us. Yeah, definitely. Arthur Melo's Nuri Shaheen's vibes. Aye, Nuri Shaheen. Who remembers him? Who remembers him? I just think this whole transfer window has been to get Nunez, to get a backup for Trent, and to get Carvalho, who we didn't get last January. That's all it's been. And to obviously try and, replace the players who obviously, left as well. Luis Diaz was definitely the Saudi Mane replacement. I think that's an absolute given as well. But the midfield was glaringly obvious, and we haven't done anything about it. So it's our own stupid fault. It's our own fault. It's our own fault. And, us fans are being led astray, let me just say. Well, enough's off to Real Madrid. I think he is as well. I think he is. I think Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund have got a very good relationship, I think, between each other anyway. I think he's off. I think he's off as well. So, we watched you and many, but went to Madrid. Now there was just saying Real Bellingham too. Yeah, exactly. And this is the thing. This is the thing as well. I think as well that the Bellingham transfer, I think, was never going to happen anyway. But whoever decided to sign Arthur Melo, well done. Well done, because that signing is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And it's a transfer that we're basically going to, go through and say that it wasn't great. It wasn't a great transfer in the first place. But Niall, I would take anyone at this moment in time, mate. Absolutely anybody. Absolutely anybody. What the fuck's happened to Liverpool this season? I can't believe what I'm saying. That's ridiculous. It's a result of, playing too many games, played the amount of games last season that we did, and not strengthening the midfield, and we badly needed it as well. I mean, Naby Keita we can't rely on. He's always injured. James Milner's cut almost 38, I think. Curtis Jones, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I mean, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain hasn't been seen for ages. And I know he's injured anyway, but Thiago, he gets injured as well. Fabinho, he's not been in form as well. Our midfield has been really poor this season. Apart from, obviously, I think Harvey Elliott and maybe a couple of games from Thiago, it's been non-existent. It's been non-existent. And you look at the, like, if Thiago plays tomorrow against Arsenal, then I'll be happy, because there's been a few rumours about potentially him not making the game against Arsenal, but I think he will be fine. I think he will be fine as well. I'd rather sign two midfielders than go all out for Bellingham. We can get McGinn and Caicedo together for less. Absolutely. And I think Caicedo is one who I've been a big fan of, but the problem is, if he has a good World Cup with Ecuador, his price will rise up. If Bellingham has a good World Cup for England, then his price will rise up as well. But yeah, John McGinn would be an excellent choice for me. He would be. And as you say, Chris, he is a workhorse. He is an absolute workhorse. Don't go down the United road, get alternatives to the main target. Yeah, absolutely. I don't want to be turning into Manchester United. You guys have had a flawed wage budget for absolutely ages, and look where that's led you. I don't want Liverpool to be doing the same. I don't want us to be doing the same, but it's just ridiculous what's happened. Well, if what's happened to Liverpool this season, I can't believe we'll see. Yep, absolutely true, Red. Absolutely. It's just been a shambles from start to finish. I don't know where we go from here. I mean, we have got we've got a couple of games now up until November. Are we going to survive without an injury? Probably not. We'll probably get one more injury, and then we'll probably have to rely on, like, Basitic or someone like that. Harvey Blair, maybe someone like that. It's just shambolic right now. Absolutely shambolic. Hello, long time no see. Hope you're keeping well. Gotta laugh. Well, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. If you don't cry, you'll laugh. When it rains, it pours, basically. When it rains, it pours, as I said. So, we shall see. I seen Locatelli today, and no, definitely not. If Liverpool lose at Arsenal tomorrow, would you go from here? The problem is, James, we've got Rangers midweek, which I fully expect us to go there and win. It's just a case of after that, it's Manchester City at home next Sunday. I think, for as long as I remember being a Liverpool supporter, Manchester City go into that game favourites at Anfield. When have you ever heard the phrase Manchester City go into a game against Liverpool at Anfield favourites? Simple as that. So, in my opinion, if we lose tomorrow, I think it's 13 points behind Arsenal. 13 points behind City, I think. And then I think it's like 14 points behind. It's just unthinkable. As well. Probably the Europa League. Hi, Niall. Good, thanks. Hope you're well yourself. Arthur was a panic and desperate signing for Liverpool. Yeah, state the bleeding obvious, Niall. State the bleeding obvious. Absolutely. Hello, Brian. Yeah, how are you feeling? Just a shambolic window, to be honest. Well, yeah, of course, can't see that happening. You'll get into the Champions League, but tell us who can stop Manchester City. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's all good. Hell, I was watching Brighton Spurs earlier on. Yeah, I saw Spurs won that 1-0. Good on them as well, because obviously they did lose their was it club doctor or something. I did see that. Sorry, I read it was Klopp was asked about Zakaria. I was told it's too late. He's going to Chelsea, but Melo is available if you want him. So it's literally last chance saloon. It's like you go into a charity shop. It's like there's one thing left on the shelf, and you basically decide, do I want it? Do I not? And obviously, when Henderson got injured, we decided to go into the market for a midfielder. That happens. Signing an injury-prone midfielder was always going to be a risk. And look what's happened. Look what's happened. So, I can't get that. I don't know. I don't know what to say. What's that do now? Good game for a neutral. Klopp's a good manager, but don't get me wrong, his loyalty to some of the players will be his downfall. Yeah, and I think that is the thing as well. I think we've been kind of saying it as well. I think his loyalty to players like Milner, I think, is a big cert. He likes Milner though. This is the thing. He likes Milner in the squad. He's a good leader, a good motivator in the dressing room. That's why he likes Milner as well. Arthur looks like he won a competition. Klopp may have said, right, son, sign here, and I'll see you training on Monday, then get injured for 3-4 months. Yeah. As soon as you saw the words Arthur picked up an injury on Monday, I just feared the worst. Get the likes in for this on Pronto stream. Thank you. Yeah, of course. I appreciate that. Arthur Melo clearly hasn't seen Brazil midfield if he thought he was getting back in the squad. Yeah. If you think he's getting in the head of Fabinho, Casemiro, Fred, Bruno Gomares, who I think scored 2 goals today for Newcastle, he's got another thing coming. He has absolutely another thing coming. But the way Arsenal are playing, your midfield could get overrun if you're not careful. Yeah, absolutely. It could be as well. Ramos red card, 41 minutes for PSG. To be honest, I don't really watch the French League. Although we want Melo for like 3 transfer windows in a row. Never got to know why we didn't got him. Now I know. Yeah, Glenn, absolutely. You guys have dodged the bullet there. We decided to get this player, and yeah, we've only seen him for 12 minutes. And the one thing as well, his Liverpool career will be remembered for getting substituted for Jay Spearing in 2022. Yeah, I'll say that again. He got subbed against Rochdale in the Premier Cup, or whatever it's called, Papa John's Trophy, for Jay Spearing. Yeah, Jay Spearing, that wonderful midfielder that we had in like 2010, 2011. I didn't think we'd be thinking about Jay Spearing as a potential Liverpool midfielder. Jesus Christ. If it gets that bad, Jay Spearing might be playing a Liverpool game in 2022. That is just ridiculous to think about. Absolutely. Brazil scores are always weird though. Random. Yeah. Big up Glenn, mate. Love your channel. Yeah, go and check out Glenn's channel. Fantastic channel it was. We have many only problems in the team. Hendo will play for another years for sure. Let's pray for the best. I suppose that's all we can do is always, go and pray that we can do that. But I honestly don't know. I suppose with a 4-2-4, 4-2-3-1, we only need to cover 2 now rather than the 3. That's true. That is very, very true. But Fabinho could go down any second. Thiago could go down any second as well. That is my main worry. Now, can I see you, mate? You too, everything all right? I hope you're having a good evening, mate. Yeah, Glenn, I think you guys are going to win tomorrow. I honestly do. I think you guys are playing very, very well, and I wouldn't be too surprised if you win tomorrow. Metal Toll on going so close to missing out on the big 2 prizes. If we won the league, maybe we have the energy, but the company is clearly massive. Yeah, absolutely. So when you're doing a collab with Ty. No, definitely not. So you can thank everyone for making the world a better place during these tough times. Man like Ty Legend, not a chance, I'm afraid. Not a chance. We went full bore all last season. New blood was needed. Yeah, and I think that's been the big error, Brian. I think we badly needed new blood. We needed to strengthen in that midfield, and it's just not happened at all. Indeed, what a signing, one of the best midfielders. This is horrendous now. Yeah, it is absolutely horrendous. No worries, we have Hendo and Milner, the great duo. Yeah, fantastic. A 38-year-old and 33. No, Henderson, 31 years old. Who would you start in the midfield to stand any chance to get one tomorrow? For me, Fabinho and Thiago. I think they're the 2 in midfield I would play. For sure. New prediction for the Arsenal game now. I'm going to go first to get outclass. Arsenal 2, Liverpool 0. Well, that's not too bad a hammering that I saw Chris Sutton predict earlier, he predicted the 4-1 to Arsenal. So if we had got who we wanted, Milner would have gone this summer. We can't be so rigid in our transfer targets. No, absolutely not. I can't wait to get my sarcasm on Arthur Melo in the next Liverpool video. I do, yeah. I just wanted to come live because I saw the news and I was just like, oh my god. It's just, as I said, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. Arthur's a very lazy player. We need to wake up soon. Yeah, we certainly do. This is turning into a nightmare. Dortmund actually got a result against Bayern. I repeat, Dortmund actually got a result against Bayern. Yeah, 2-2. 2-2, I think it was. See if you win. Will you tune into AFTV and hear that? No, I don't tune into that channel, to be honest. I don't tune into that channel, to be honest, at all. If we don't win at the Emirates tomorrow, I don't want to hear excuses from Klopp. Nope, absolutely not. I'm actually going to miss the game tomorrow because I'm actually at a convention tomorrow. So I'll actually miss the game. So I'll be watching, but sadly, I won't be watching Arsenal Liverpool because I will be in Friends Arena tomorrow. There we go. What I want to hear, what I want to is, how the hell do you get in a position where you're 2-0 down against Brighton? Yeah, I mean, Brighton should have been about 4-0 up, probably about half time. But let me know in the chat, where do you think we go from here? Because I'm struggling to find a bit of a solution here. I'm struggling to find a solution, so I honestly don't know. Ramos got a second yellow. Anyone surprised? Nope. No, definitely not. Good old Ramos, yeah. For tomorrow, you guys tend to turn up at the big games, so you have to be on your A game, especially in the midfield. Yeah, 100%. 100%, James. 100%. Still think it'll be a 2-2 draw, but we'll see. What about Aberdeen losing 4-0 to Dundee United? Good win can now join. Yeah. That was an interesting one. Milner should now be sporting director. Sporting director. Yeah, not sure. I reckon it goes back to the 4-3-3. I hope not, because if he wants to change it, then just stick with the 4-2-3-1, because I think that worked against Rangers. But let's be honest, Rangers are not exactly the best, are they? Me and Jersey will win for a 2-2 draw for tomorrow. I've gone 2-1 Arsenal, to be honest. I don't usually predict us to lose, but unfortunately I just see it. Liverpool probably need 5 midfielders. 5. We probably need about, I would probably say 5 or 6 to even want to compete again. But hopefully I'm wrong. Yeah. 2-2 and a goal in the last seconds from Anthony Modeste. Yeah, absolutely. We should have got destroyed by Brighton. Napoli should have had a 7 against us recently. We have been shocking. Yeah, absolutely. Says, well, we'll watch your game tomorrow either, because I'm at the later game against Manchester United. I have no idea why that's a 7 o'clock kickoff, James. I have absolutely no idea where the Premier League think about getting that. No, I just don't. 2-2 draw, says Nicola. Barella in January is a must. Again, we're not getting Barella. Inter need the money. Well, Inter need the money, but we ain't getting Barella. Sorry. We can go away from the Barellas. We can go away from the Bellinghams. Sorry. I just don't see Liverpool. If we want to be ambitious as a club, then we pay the money. But we don't. And that's the thing. We don't pay the money. So how are you supposed to compete with that, with a bit of good Manchester City side? Let's just be honest. Bigger dogs, you cheating bastard. Hope you're well. John, I'm fed up, mate. Absolutely fed up. Rangers are not that good. Arsenal, different gravy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Said when Manny left, that you'll never have that fluidity in your midfield again. A huge loss affected everything on the pitch. Yeah, absolutely. But I think as well, I just want to go away from obviously like the Manny thing, really. But yeah, Sir Douglas Melo, best signing ever. Yeah, John. Yeah, absolutely. Never going to happen. One does think Liverpool will batter Arsenal tomorrow. Well, I'd like to hear what you're thinking on that. Anyway, Everton and Manchester United should have been at least a 7 of Saturday kickoff. We again Bellingham because you'd rather go to Real Madrid in the Prem. Yeah, I think I've said that anyway. Otherwise, FSG are content with top 4. Yeah, absolutely. But Arthur Melo, what a fantastic signing that has been. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Where do we go from here? Well, we just have to pray and hope that there are no injuries before now until the World Cup. Now until January, to be honest. Now until January, because the January window is one of the worst windows to go in for. One of the worst windows to go in for. So, yeah, I just don't see it. I just don't know where we go from here, to be honest. Mane is gone, yeah, we know that. BT's will have the coverage for our game tomorrow. Somebody was saying United will have the longest rest because of the travelling to and back from Cyprus in the Europa League. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. Mane's been up and down with Bayern and Liverpool. He was amazing. Yeah, he was. He certainly was. I'm going 4-1 tomorrow. Well, John, that was interesting, to say the very least. If we lose tomorrow, we're going to fight for the UEFA Conference League or UEFA Europa League. I'm not so sure about that. Craig is now saying Madrid are lying about Bellingham. Well, we just need to wait and see what happens. We just need to wait and see. But I will honestly say this now. I cannot see Liverpool paying 150 million euros for Jude Bellingham. I just can't. Liverpool wasted this window. If Bellingham wants to come, then fair dues. We'll go out and get him. But if he doesn't and he's got his eyes set on Madrid, move on. So definitely, we'll wait and see what happens in Emirates tomorrow. Should be a good game. Yeah, it should be a good game. They always are. The highest scoring Premier League fixture in Premier League history, I think it is. Now we'll never finish outside the top four, no matter how bad we are. I hope not. And then we have City next weekend. We ain't going to get nothing from that game. Well, I will leave this on this point that it was a wasted transfer window. We should have at least got a couple of midfielders. We didn't, and look where it's come to bite us. We decided to sign an injury-prone Melo, and within the space of two months, he's injured. Just our luck, but there we go. There we go, indeed. Sebastian, we're bad, but not that bad, surely. Mane was injured. Liverpool in the cellar. He was half in the cellar. That's why he left. Mane was carrying the team up to last year's. Yeah, he certainly was. And we're at Anfield, but we'll beat City. Well, I really hope so. I really hope so. But guys, going to leave it there because I've done my rant. I think 38 minutes is a good enough time to end the stream. But thank you very much for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe to what you can to support the channel. And I will be back very, very soon. Tuesday, I'll be back as well. I'll be back on Tuesday as well. But enjoy the rest of your weekend. Obviously, hopefully the Reds get something from Arsenal tomorrow. Hopefully a win. But we'll obviously need to wait and see. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye for now. But never walk alone. Cheers, Reds.